It's week 4 of the NFL, and the spotlight is on Najee Harris. He was stellar a week ago, piling up the yards and finding pay dirt twice. It's the Jets and the Steelers, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
So out come the Steelers now for their first drive.
They'll be led out by their quarterback from San Jose State. This is Josh Love.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
Calling no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. Now Love. Slant around, and he finds Thornton. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 11 yards for number 11.
Tyquan Thornton really got the attention of the NFL when he appeared at the Combine and made a run at the Combine record in the 40 with a 4.28 time, the record at 4.22. He can flat out fly, but when you watch...
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Jets are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over.
And they'll be led out by the NFL's Comeback Player of the Year in 2019, and that's Ryan Tannehill. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. That's complete to the running back, Nyheim Hines.
And they're going to get this up to midfield. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
This is Hines. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. An effective 7-yard third down conversion. Play action. It's Tannehill. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. The first down line at the 34 here on third. Tannehill. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Touchdown, Jets. Odell Beckham, his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Jets use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And it's now a 7-0 game. A drive that time of 6 plays.
And it's OBJ, Odell Beckham, who ends it with a touchdown reception. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Uses the stiff arm. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. From the 44, Love got his man. It's Thornton. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 45-yard line. 11 yards for number 11.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
10 more there and another 1st down. The Steelers had 0-3 here to begin the campaign. And you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way, because it's so early in the season, it feels like hyperbole. But I think you are spot on this one. Yes, there's still time to turn things around, but they've got to start to win right now if they have any hopes of trying to make the playoffs.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. To throw now, here's Love. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their 1st, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And his kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. Tannehill on 1st down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Draw play. This is Hines. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On the delay, here's Hines. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That's good for a Jet 1st down, a gain of 13. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. On the move past the 40, down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Amari Cooper, 60 yards. And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point put through by Succop, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it's Amari Cooper who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. Taken in at the 3. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. over now late in this first half. And with them down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Lewerke. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by William Wilson. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. It's such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes.
Touchdown! 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill, and the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Check pink, black walk, switch, yellow, opposite, green.
Extra point up and good by Succa, and the lead is up to 18 now. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them in plus territory. Excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. This one fielded at the 5. And he returns this to the 22. One more drive here for the Steeler offense in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Lewerke to throw. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And Lewerke will look to pass. The Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
They'll throw now on the final play. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So we've reached halftime with a halftime and keep the game going here in week 4. Second half kickoff ready to go. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And no thought of a return here for Hines. So here are the Jets now to take over. They were winners last week against Cincinnati, and right now they are in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. Here's a handoff to Hines to begin the drive. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Harris running straight ahead. And some room to work. Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Suck up for the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what Precious. He rifles one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll try the right side with Harris. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 92 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On 1st down, Tannehill. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Here's Tannehill. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick. And that is a golden opportunity wasted there. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And he's got his tight end. That's Smith. Touchdown, Jets. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game. Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Things, unfortunately, continuing to implode here. The interception he threw on the previous drive, of course, led to the touchdown. And that deficit widening a little bit further. 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there. And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is. Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. The Steelers send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this returnable for Hines. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Najee Harris and the rest of this offense work their way back onto the field. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown. And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone. And now he's just trying to do it for a 2nd time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage. Yeah, looking for additional yardage. And, again, that 2nd score here in the 3rd quarter. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Tannehill now to throw. Over the middle to Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion. Now a first down carry for Harris. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So back now in Pittsburgh. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The Jets on third down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This time it's 3rd and 3. He'll find his tight end here, DeGuara. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They hand this off to Harris. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Tannehill. And that is incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Steelers' offense now ready to head back on the field. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. They'll try and start this drive, and they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Back to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Jets, it'll be a .500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll return home next week.